Well, welcome back to Go Buy's Garage. Once again, skidster, no skidster. Broke the drivetrain on this. Had to use it a little bit like that too. Hopefully I didn't wreck more than I had to. That tire leaks and that wheel seal leaks. Can't find parts. John Deere 70, little sprout. But at least I got a little help. I got a mess. But we got a wood burner now. So I'll make things nice. Let's get jamming. You know, this thing's been a world of help to me. If it could stop breaking, definitely be helpful. But I plan on plowing my driveway with it. No need to hook up a plow, unhook, all that fun stuff. And I actually broke it dragging on that wood stove, about 1,600 pounds. And this, believe it or not, this little thing would pick it up, but barely. So I made a rock sled for it and was pulling it around while I was going up the hill. And I had to jerk it a couple of times. Yeah, well, just everything. The rock sled broke, skid steer broke. I about cried. So on my parts machine, I already stripped it. It's basically just the shell. I took all my hubs and sprockets and chains out of it. They're down in the basement. Just knowing I needed them someday. So, all it is, you take this axis plate out. And then to get these off, you gotta take the sprockets off, which is a little hard. There's some pins in there you gotta get, and there ain't much room. And then the big nuts, pull that off, and you can pull these out. Hopefully, I don't know what happened to my chain. We'll find out. Like I said, I got two new, or well, two used. Maybe it's something simple. I guess I have no idea. We'll just keep zipping. I do got a jack stand under this. Oh, you can see it. And the jack. It's fine. Yeah. What would be my luck that farmer had kept all his gold and silver in this? Also doubles as a hydraulic reservoir. Well, no gold so far. Yes, let's take a peek together. What happened? Well, pretty sure one needs to be there. See, I'm pulling this rear one. I need light. Oh, battery's too low. The chain's on it. But I think it's wrapped around, it fell down. Because I think all it does is it loops from here and around this back up, but it's all tangled up in there. Well, this is going to take me a little bit. It's wrapped up in there pretty good. I can only spin it like this much. So I'll be back. So I can't move anything here. It's all knotted up. It's a lot. It's nice to get that chain off the sprocket because there's so much little room to get your arm in there to get that big socket. I'm hoping if I loosen this hub where I can move it around a little bit. Even an inch is a huge help. So I cheated this time. On the other side of this, they do have an access plate for those nuts. You don't have to do it. On the old one, I didn't do it because it was dead on the trailer flat. I couldn't get under it, or didn't feel like going through the process. So I took the nut off. Just a castle nut, big washer. So the sprocket will stay in here. And I think one of these have a spacer. Another one don't. Oh yeah. There's a little spacer right here. So depending on if this is on the front or back, it'll be a spacer or not, or they're different size spacers, I can't remember. Now, if I remember right, you need to take all this idler pulleys out and everything to get this sprocket out of here, but I don't need to. No reason for me to get that out. I looked it all over. It has a couple little dings. Let's see if I can find some parts. Just a little pin from the chain. I guess that's really it. So my main goal is to get a link for that chain. I inspect it maybe I'll just go in the basement and grab it up, one of my other chains. That's probably what I'll do. But remember, and I'll need some silicone because I need to seal all this up again. But my other goal is new seals here. And I don't know. How these pull up, I guess. When in doubt, beat it out, I guess. Try that a little bit. I can't tell if that's moving at all. Sure don't look like it. See, I have another route. Do I just take my other hub from the other machine? But that's old seals too. I'll play with this a little bit, see if I can add up these bearings. They're probably pretty tight in there. Who knows? It's probably never been tight. Uh-oh. So I was rooting around in here because this one was my leaky hub. Like I said, I got another one. I'm just going to throw it on. I don't feel like going through the process. If that leaks, I will get the new wheel seals and do all 4 of them. I'm not going to do it now because I need this. But anyways, the drive motor, I was playing around and, oh, that don't look right. No, it doesn't. So, thank God for a parts machine. We're all good here. So we'll switch that out too since we're here because, boy, I don't know. I'd hate to completely destroy it. I think it's fine because it always worked. Didn't even know it was bad. Maybe I can get a bearing for that someday if I need it. Who knows? So I'm going to get cleaning up here these gaskets and I'm just going to silicone it. Probably going to need more because it's a lot of shit to do. So guys, make sure you prep your surfaces. You know, I just take a razor blade, clean anything off, spray it with some brake clean, and then I'll sand it, spray it again. I'll show you guys under here. So this is where that drive motor goes. There. And then here's the axis hole for one of the sprocket nuts. Here's the other one. So I'll get all these cleaned up. I'll start throwing things back in here. So they both have a collar. Oh, about a 1/2 inch. What I see is the sprockets one is this way, one's that way, has a thicker hub on one side, is what I'm guessing. Because there's two separate chains. It goes drive motor to this large wheel, and then there's two sprockets here. One goes to the back, one goes to the front. To clean this off, 2 rings of silicone right here, center, because it slides into this hub, kind of centers it. I just threw an extra one here. And I somehow gotta slide this in. And I lose that collar while I'm sliding that sprocket on this hub too. I'll try to get this large washer and nut on before I torque this hub on, just so that sprocket doesn't fall off some weird way. Who knows? That's the world. what I found. Same length. This one looks perfectly fine. So I don't have to mess around with that other one. We'll just throw, since I got them, I'll use them if I hopefully never have to do this again. Whammy! Boy, I tell you what, you might just want to drain your hydraulic fluid completely because slippery devil. Everything. Oh! Yeah, you can see that. Whole bunch of stuff going on. So we're all done up there. So I'm gonna go back down to my parts store, junkyard, also called my backyard. But anyways, I'm gonna get that other hub because this one leaks. It's the only reason I pulled this one off. Try to save on some hydraulic fluid. You know, look at it, and hopefully, I don't know. We'll see. I got my new used one. You can tell it was definitely off before. Don't look like there's any buildup here, like it's been leaking. Dirt's collect, you know, from leaking, and then dirt collects on it. It's all very nice and clean. No slapping bearings. So I guess in a pinch. Normally, if I'm doing anything like this, I just do the seals, you know. But it's really hard to find the seals, and I don't got time to try or anything. Well, I didn't do this before. Oh. We're good. It's just this one, that nut that holds the sprocket on also holds the bearings all together, and it came loose, so there's no play. chain. This is something else to do this. I'll tell you what. Nothing like kids' old clothes. Clean yourself up. What we got? The new drive motor on. New chain in there. New hub. Hopefully that doesn't leak. I'm gonna give it about a 13% chance that it doesn't. So now all we got left is those 2 plates to seal up on the back side that for you to get the sprocket nuts or axle nuts, whatever, it holds all the bearings together, everything. Those I just torqued to this button. I could feel resistance on these hubs here. I mean, I'm driving a lot now, but and then this plate, and I gotta fix the tube in the one. Hard shit done? Oh no, it ain't. Because I broke one of the bolts off to the covers. And does a guy silicone it? I could bring out the welder. Well, I got a bad tube. But they say they're tubeless tires. I don't know why there's a tube and they're brand new. I'm gonna just try to put a normal valve stem in it. I don't know what I'm doing. I hope this works, 'cause I don't know. Oh, good enough, I think. I don't see no more bubbles. We'll see. We'll give her a chance. Where did my nuts go? Didn't have to look far for once.